Okay, welcome to lesson 3, and what we're going to look at in lesson 3 today is just basic maths and order of operations and how Python works through a problem using BIDMAS, brackets, indices, division, maths, add-in, subtraction, exactly like you should when you do maths. And let's have a look how it works. So let's just print A plus B plus C. So A plus B, 12, plus C, that's 21. Okay, so we run that, we get 21, that's pretty simple. And don't forget in the print statement you have two opening a bracket, an opening bracket and a closing bracket. So they have to be there, all right? Now if you wanted to do, order of operations on a problem here, let's say we wanted to actually add A and B first and multiply C. So order of operations here are brackets, aren't they? It's going to come and do this first. You are now telling Python, look, I want you to do that sum first, and then I want you to work your way through here where we got multiply, and then multiply out C. Okay? So A plus B is 12. Multiplied by C is 9, which is like 108. Okay, so let's run that. Let's have a look. There you go, 108. So it's added these first and then multiplied C. Okay, so you need to be very careful when you do work out your sums, and make sure you're not getting logic errors, because logic errors won't stop the program like the syntax does. It will just carry on and give you a wrong number. Okay, or wrong output. Now, decomposition is a great way of solving problems, computational thinking in computer science, one of the cornerstones. So we can also break down problems by making the problem easier to comprehend and understand. Let's make let's say add, what can we do? Add, let's say B plus C, multiply A, and then subtract D. Okay, so that's the sum we're going to do. Now, we can look at it in a BIDMAS way if you want to. So the first thing we would have to do here is that. Okay, and addition comes then, and then subtraction. All right. So a really easy way of sorting this out could be like sum 1 equals, don't need those actually, I'm not printing. Sum 1 equals C, sorry. Sum 1 equals C multiplied by A, okay. Sum 2 would then equal, what do we want to do here? Well, we need to add that, don't we? So we need to add B to this. Would be sum 1 plus B. So what's happened now is we've got the contents of C and A stored in sum 1. So that's been taken care of in sum 1. And then we need to add B to it. So sum 2 is my new variable. Sum 1's gone into it plus B. So this is now the third part of the sum, or the second part of the sum, sorry. So sum 2 holds that. And then finally, we want to subtract D. So let's say, let's call this one total, equals sum 2 minus D. And in 3 steps, we've broken that down into an easy to understand sum. And so finally what we need to do is print total, and that should give us our output. So it's telling us 40, and I'm assuming that that's gone through and it's correct. I will check it at the end just to make sure, but I would trust Python to do this correctly. So there's just a couple of examples of how. Remember there's a print statement, okay? Remember that whenever you print the screen, we need brackets. So you're going to need brackets inside of those brackets to determine what happens first. Just remember that. And if something like that is too much for you, and it's not that it's too much for you, but people make mistakes trying to do it all in once. Okay, here's a very handy way of breaking down a problem like that, and I'll see you for the next lesson.